Hussein Football View. This is brand new video where we're going to talk about what's happening to the Chelsea versus Burnley. Really was disgraceful, and I don't know what to say now. I have no lost for words really, because was a 10 men against 10 men without a coach, without anything, and we manage not to get 3 points. This is really disgraceful. This manager has no tactics, has no idea what he's doing. This is what we're going to talk about, and some other Chelsea news. There's so much to talk about. But before I do that, please subscribe and hit the notification bar. Let's grow this channel together. Otherwise, and as you know, this is really, I did not do my reaction game on time because I was really lost, a lost for words. I don't know what to say because as we know, when I was doing previous for game, and I was really talking about how we can have this 3 point. Otherwise, if we cannot manage to win this game, I don't know what we're gonna be able to win. So let's go over it. Let's see what happened. Yes, as you can see here, was a lineup. As you can see in the screen, this is a lineup we used. The team we play against used to play against Burnley, and Modric, Jackson, Palmer. Was a really good attacking, but for me, Karaka, he has no, his IQ of creative is really low. I don't think he's a kind of guy who's supposed to start day every game to be in that position. This is a really problem. I don't get me wrong, he's a really good player, but I don't think he's really that kind of player who's supposed to start every single game. No, I don't think so. We need really to find that number 10 who's gonna be creative, who's gonna make a team function in other way. Otherwise, Haraka is not. Haraka, he can be someone to come in when the team need energy, needed to cover up energy. So he's not a creative player. This is a really, you can see this is lineup was good, but when it comes to defenders, but Duashiri, I don't think he's good enough to start now. Also, Desasi, the same thing. These two guys, they are not really level of Chelsea Football Club. So I don't know why they are starting every day. So this is something we need to question it. So, and as you know, this game really left us with another injured. Gusto adds to length is the potential return date of 10 injured Chelsea players. So he's been added to another 10 players already in injured. He's becoming our number 11 players. So Chelsea have 9 man list of injured absence in the season 2024. So season and things do not appear to improve at all. Gusto became the latest player to add to the treatment after he picked up in the hamstring in this game. So injured in the two draw against Bella. So as you can see, this is a guy we have really, he was really performing very good. He was really adapting to the Chelsea. We even forget about the James. So he's really performing good. We don't have a problem to that side. So I believe he's really good enough to cover up, to fill the James shoes. That's why we're going to really miss him so much. So, and when it comes to the schedule that are coming for Chelsea, it's going to be tough. So, and Pochettino delivered injury update on Reece James, and so it's difficult to say something on Reece James because I don't know. One, I don't want to. I don't want you to go, but but oh, you say this, you say this. We will assess this week and weekend, and we will see. We hope, yes, we hope, and that he will be available for the end of the season. Pochettino told the media. So he told them, even him, he doesn't know when James is coming back. So I don't think it's better They keep him out until he's ready. Even he come back next season, but they know for sure he's really uh, ready to play football. Because any other setback, the fans they're going to give up on him because he's a really great player. He's also our captain. Don't forget about that. He's our captain. We need to understand what's going on. So no clear shift since January. Chelsea observed defensive run continues. So in 10 men, Burnley side managed to score 2 goals. Can you imagine? They did it for the whole second half, 45 minutes and plus. Uh, they were really 10 men without manager. So, so I don't know. 2 goals past the Chelsea goalkeeper, meaning that the blue defensive record is a few months really remain terrible. It is each of the 5 games Mourinho Pochettino side conceded twice. The opponents were Leeds, Brentford, Newcastle, Leicester, and Burnley. All the really small teams, they managed to score. So when it comes to bigger teams, we managed to draw, we managed to win games. I don't know what's going on. So, which means they're young players, but they are capable playing the high level. They are capable playing good football. So it comes to manager. That's it. It comes to manager. I don't think so. Moreover, it's been over 2 months since Chelsea kept a clean sheet. That happened in goalless draw with Aston Villa in January 26. Yeah, that's another yet. So to fix Pochettino, who was the unhappy about the team performance on Saturday. So he's unhappy, but all the time he managed to take out Caicedo. He's the only player who's capable to stop anybody. He took him out. He's always making a wrong choices. So I don't know how he read the game. So I have no idea really. So this is something we need to ask really. Pochettino claimed Modric has improved at Chelsea. I noticed that he's more mature. I have noticed that he's a good example of player who need time to improve to be more mature and realize where he is. Mauricio Pochettino, he say when asked about Modric development. So everybody can see, yeah, it's not only development. He need someone who can really uh, guide him in the right direction. And Pochettino is not the guy. I came over the time on this channel to talk about how Pochettino is not fit for this. I'll say it again. This guy, he really, and I think chess fans, they have to start to ask questions. They have to start to do something to show that, or to the owner, they are not happy about this man. This man, he's not a winner. I don't think he's going to be here next season anyway. Ball and Crehard destroyed Chelsea, say club legend. So sorry, but on people on the board have destroyed this club. Chelsea legend Frank Rebuff told ESPN, as a quoted by Go, that was you have to face. How do you rebuild that? I don't know. It's going to take a long time. I have thought about it a lot, and I am fed up of repeating myself. As long as you don't have people to rely on, meaning experienced players, you can't build anything. This is what you face when you are trying to build an academy team. Yeah, he's really right when it comes to this. So for me, I 100% is true. Chelsea have spent over a billion. Chelsea have spent really over a billion. This is a kind of team you're supposed to have, a really strong team, no question about. Chelsea have spent over a billion transfer under the new ownership, almost completely changing the squad that won Champions League with Thomas. The new regime, as action, have led on to tears thought with the blue current 11 in position in Premier League table. So they finish in the same 11 position even last season. So I don't think Chelsea has improved at all in 18 months. So in this man is watch Pochettino. So we don't see anything changing soon, and this is really worried. Even Chelsea legend Gianfranco Zola Gianfranco Zola highlighted the major Chelsea problem. It wasn't like this in the past. No, everybody know this. Everybody know this. It wasn't like this in the past, man. Speaking on the Sporting, Gianfranco Zola says some of Chelsea current young players aren't ready. They need more time. They used to have a core team of 4 or 5 players with like Frank Lampard, John Terry, Didier Drogba, among a couple of others. So this was a Chelsea really. They used to be their culture. They used to have almost like 5 players, 6 players that they are mature, they experience. So they used to introduce young players between those oldest players. So they show them how. So and then Chelsea will build their team around those players. So those players were the one or to spread those fundamental traits to the new players. So you need to have those kind of players to in order to introduce, to set example, to give identity, to give new players something to look for. You know, because all these young players, when you sit in the dressing room, you look around, there's no one to look up to. All the bunch of kids, they're around, so you need someone to look up to in order to progress, to do better in training ground when you're playing games. So you need to really sit down and look, wow, I want to be like this, man, I want to do like this. So you need always someone to look up to in order to get to the next level always. So this is a really fun, because the new players were in that environment with those core players. They could develop those attributes and abilities to be best players. So the balance at Chelsea has really clearly shifted in recent years, with the new transfer policy leading go to a lack of leadership. Yeah, that is how it goes, man. Without the experience, without those kind of players who gonna show the young players how it is done, there's no leadership, both on end and both at and in on the pitch and out of the pitch. So this is how it goes. Without a leadership, without someone to look up to, you're never gonna get. Zola continued. I thought he was the best for this task. So, honestly, opinion. So, Chelsea legend continues still believe that Pochettino is good fit for the club, despite a thought fit season Stamford Bridge, and he said up front when they appointed him, I thought was the best manager. Everybody thought was the best manager. So uh, this is how everybody thought. We thought because he used to work with the young players in the past, so we thought he's going to be that kind of player that manager Chelsea need, because they have a young club. So he said and up front. So when they appointed him, I thought he was the best manager for the task, because we had a project. We had to bring a young talent and developing in. So so I believe to do that job, Pochettino is the best one. I didn't expect all these difficulties. So everybody start to see that is wrong. He is wrong, man, in this task. We don't have to wait more 2 to 3 years to realize that. So he's been really proved that he's not a right man to do this. Otherwise, we're not gonna be able to talk to to progress. We're gonna be stay in the mid-table club. We need to do something. Otherwise, so I don't know. Whatever the main problem, I don't know. So because I'm not every day with him, I still believe he's a strong coach. Yeah, everybody believes he's not a really bad coach. But when it comes to decisions, when it comes to this, he's really making wrong decisions every single game. So we need to really realize what's going on, what is wrong with this. So that's it. And there's a news matching on. So are Chelsea really selling James? So because of the, you know, it it was reported the last weekend by journalist Duncan Cass that Chelsea are preparing to afford Reece James in the summer. You know, guys, he's a academy graduate. He's a pure profit when it comes to strengthening the FFA rules. If we sell him around 67 million, we're going to balance our book. That's what they're looking for now because he's been really injured so many times. So the key reason cited is the blue financial problem, with the club having to make big sales in the summer to avoid being sanctioned by breaching financial fair play rules. But according to reliable journalist Ben Jacob, Chelsea are not resorting to selling the captain at the moment. They consider James untouchable and won't sell him even if offer 100 million alive. So I don't know. I don't think this is going to stay. This is statement is going to be really stay because I believe when he keeps getting injured the way he is now, and someone come knocking on the door, oh, this is 100 million. We don't have even to get 100, around 80 million. I'm telling you, they're going to sell him because the guy is not available for 2 years, almost 2 years. He's never a reliable player, so he's going to be really tough for him to to stay at Chelsea football if somebody come knocking on the door. um, yeah, I like him to stay, but he's not reliable, man. So this is how it goes. Football is something can change overnight. If you're not reliable, you're gonna move on. Some people are going to move on. They're going to let you go. So the trouble in Blueco ownership. So the Strasbourg fans hold major protests against Blueco ownership amid this mess season. So this is owner this brew code, as I told you before, brew code is uh, this is kind of something the Chelsea owners came up with. So they want to buy a bunch of small clubs in order to make what called blue code. So if they want to buy almost 5 to 6 clubs in order to offload the young players from Chelsea, they want the young talent to go to get experience. Like Strasbourg is one of them. So the fans, they are really farming. They don't want that. The match-going supporters as the rest from Strasbourg appear to have grown tired of the ownership of Blueco, the same entity that owns Chelsea too. Yeah, this is a really Chelsea ownership. They don't want these fans really, they are fed up. They don't want this to happen really, man. So the French side have struggled in the League One under the ownership, and it's bottom half of the table. They are only a few points above the relegation area. So that you can understand the frustration of fans. So they thought this blue co is going to come and benefit them. They were going to be up high on table. If there was this case, I don't think Strasbourg fans they will mind. If Strasbourg was fighting for title, I don't think they will mind. But they don't see any changes. They think these people coming to take advantage on the club. So, and I understand their point really. A large group for Strasbourg Ultra decided to showcase their disdain town the Blueco ownership by holding a major protest before the match against Monaco. So this is really tough for the Blueco, man. I don't think they're gonna be able to manage this. So as you can see, really, the Strasbourg fans, really have a right. They have a right to demonstrate, because what this Blueco is doing, they did not have a chance really to ha- to to raise their voice. As I told you guys, if Strasbourg was fighting for title, I don't think the Strasbourg fans they're going to mind. They won't mind at all. So, but because they are struggling, they're fighting for relegation. So that's why they are complaining. So this blue call it was not going to be issue really if we were in a good position. They're fighting for title. So this understandable. I wish Chelsea fans they have guts to do the same thing, because what we're witnessing now, what we're seeing now in the Chelsea Football Club is really disgraceful. This club used to be a legend club, and we can't just sit and wait and so. Chelsea co-owners really not at good terms explained. So early this year, reported emerged that Chelsea co-owners Tony Bow and Edbar are not on as good terms now as they were once were. So, as you know, they've been really hands in hands. These co-owners, so it's not easy for two people really to run a club as big as Chelsea. As you know, Abramovich was easy for him to run this club because he was all alone. He make only him decisions, but he surround himself with really people who knows what to do. That's why he was successful at the Abramovich era. So the rumors are swirling again. Bower is now expected to be replaced, a club chairman in 2027, as the rotation of this role was stipulated in the agreement between the shareholders. So this is not a removal, it's just a rotation. They have agreement when they bought this club. They're going to be 5 year rotation. Every 5 years going to be rotation of the co for ownership. So still, that uh, there is no rift between Bauer and Eggers, which there was always expected to happen due to the structure of the deal to buy Chelsea Football Club in 2022. So, as you can see, there was only agreement. But moreover, Bauer will have the right to assume the role of chairman in 2032 if he retains the stock. And interest, there is nothing to suggest that he won't. So this is an only something is going to happen because he has a right to do that. So I think it's not gonna be issue really. So guys, let me know what you think. Is Chelsea going to really get out of this terrible period? Are we gonna go back to our best? Let me know what you think in the comments. Otherwise, let's subscribe and hit the notification bell. Let's grow this channel. As you've been supporting me. If you're new here to this channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Let's grow this channel. Otherwise, take care of yourself. Have a good weekend. Ciao.